Welcome back to Masterpiece Minute on Virtual SDMA. I'm your host, Michael Brown, Curator of European Art at the San Diego Museum of Art. Drop in the first Friday of each month to pick up a new mini-talk led by SDMA curators and special guests, spotlighting works of art from the museum's collection. This episode, we focus on a new addition to the museum's permanent collection, Elizabeth Catlett's linoleum engraving, or linocut, Mis Hijos, My Sons, which the artist made in Mexico City in 1955. Catlett's art and life was celebrated in 2024 with a retrospective at the Brooklyn Museum and the National Gallery of Art. Catlett, who lived from 1915 to 2012, was one of the great visionaries of 20th century American art. Rejecting the abstraction of contemporary American artists of the 1940s and 1950s in favor of figurative scenes focusing on social commentary, Catlett fused political engagement with art making in a career that spanned 8 decades. A lifelong social activist, Catlett would later describe herself as a Black revolutionary artist. Catlett honed her practice at Howard University and with the American painter Grant Wood, finding expression in the physical nature of printmaking and sculpture. She immersed herself in the intellectual and cultural world of the Harlem Renaissance, finally gravitating toward the creative and political vitality of Mexico City. Catlett moved there permanently in 1946, where she joined a burgeoning artists collective, the Taller de Gráfica Popular, or TGP, Workshop of Popular Graphic Arts. Catlett and founding TGP member Francisco Mora married a year after she arrived in Mexico. Like other members of the workshop, Catlett often turned to the linocut, a printmaking technique pioneered by Pablo Picasso, in which the artist makes incisions into a sheet of linoleum, the flooring material, chosen for its strong, emphatic lines and economy of materials. Here, Catlett depicts her 3 young sons with calavera masks celebrating Dia de los Muertos in a powerfully drawn and emotionally engaging scene. Little is evident here of Catlett's revolutionary politics, as she instead turned her focus to her devotion to family and love of her adoptive Mexico, where she lived until her death at home in Cuernavaca in 2012. Catlett and Mora's children went on to flourish in artistic fields, including music and filmmaking. Thank you for listening today here on Virtual SDMA.